How's it going, people? It is Liam Caddison here, and we're reacting to Angel as we get into episode number 11 of Season 4. You know, these last few recording sessions, in my recording perspective, have just been insane. I've just, come off watching an insane episode of Once Upon a Time. And then the last episode of Angel... that was probably my favourite episode of this season so far. It was just really insane with how they had the majority of the episode state, I guess, Angel's definition of perfect happiness, not just, with him and Cordy, but the relationships he wants to be mended, if anything, and the hope of him trying to find another way other than him turning to Angelus in order to stop this calamity with the beast, with this apocalypse, basically. It was just a really, really well-crafted episode, in my opinion, because of the fact that it was completely unexpected that we would have the majority of the episode just not happen, if anything. So, and again, as I said in the last episode, it had me frustrated, but it also had me gobsmacked. And yeah, we got Angelus here, so this should be very, very, very great. So yeah. But yeah, I'm really looking forward, though, to seeing what does happen in this episode. I'm nervous, not gonna lie, because of the fact that Angelus is here, so, and the fact that this could be a one-episode thing, but, I just don't feel it. I feel like this is gonna go wrong, that, the souls in the glass jar, that's definitely getting smashed, because glass shatters, so, yeah, I'm really nervous with how this episode's going to go down. So, yeah, with that said, let's get into episode number 11 of Season 4 for Angel. Dreading this, but also looking forward. Let's go.
It makes me crazy.
Oh, yeah, it's not forever, Sugar Plum. We're just borrowing it.
Cordelia. Don't drop it.
No, just do it. We may as well. It's getting destroyed one way or another. I just know it. I don't trust it being in a... Why can't it not be in a box? Like a wooden box? Something that's less shatterproof.
Angel is gone. I spent my life training for this and I'm still not ready.
I'm not, and I've seen Buffy Season 2, so...
He'll exploit everything Angel knows about me and go for the jugular. Whatever he's got, I'm not going to see it coming.
If you go into the woods tonight, you won't believe your eyes.
Oh no.
If you
it started.
To be one-on-one with the legendary Angelus.
He's getting his moment in the sun, I guess.
Watcher.
Or the lack of it.
It's a high point.
Buttering me up, getting me all relaxed.
Oh shit, Sean Ashton!
Most innovative
like,
interrogation technique.
Who played Sam in Lord of the Rings?
Okay. You'll bend her over the kitchen counter and...
That's supposed to rattle me.
That's sinisterism, I don't like it.
Kind of bony for my taste, but... different
It's
strokes.
been too long.
The beast called you an adversary.
Bet he loves to rub that shiny bald head against her soft, milky skin.
Dang, this is horrific.
Come on.
Seems so dangerous.
Yeah, don't let him get to you,
One of his
Kiwi.
best weapons.
He's not the only one that's getting.
Charles.
I know.
It's just words.
You found a vulnerability.
Yeah, but words can be weapons.
Can we move on now?
Making you a failure again.
You want to waste my time? You can rot down here.
Nice stamina, Wes. No wonder Fred's not interested.
Oh!
What have your connection to the beast, clearly? You don't know anything that can help us.
It's the part where I'm supposed to get defensive, start talking to prove you wrong. What else?
Angelus is not going to be in second place, that's the
You
thing.
must.
Letting Lila suck Lauren's brain. Or here's an oldie but a goodie.
Mm-mm.
Faith. Good job being her watcher.
Oh,
She turned
really
out to
tapping
be a
into those
peach.
wounds.
And you managed to get your soul back not once but twice, saving the world several times in the process. Nobody's perfect.
Then there's kidnapping the fruit of my loins. Smooth.
He survived.
Stealing my kid like you did. Or banging him. Like Cordelia.
Oh!
Been and grinding. Fire.
Oh shit! I don't think anyone else knows, do they? Oh no!
Well, more of a snapshot, cause Connor.
Well, no, that's just ridiculous.
No one else
Ain't no fun.
knows.
It would be like sleeping with your own.
What? He wants blood.
I'll get it.
Me too.
I wouldn't, but I gotta commend Wesley for holding his own. Like, Angelus tried, and Wesley just
Hello,
was like,
Wesley.
"Yeah, I'm not gonna
My
bite."
favorite couple.
Get
Oh,
it?
wait. Desdemona wasn't in love with the other.
Step back, just because he's gonna throw it on you. Oh my,
Might get some now.
oh my. I hate it here. I really hate it here.
Thanks.
So you're okay?
I'm just glad you're here.
Oh.
Hope you,
But what's this
Like
episode?
black.
It's insane.
the looking earlier, that wasn't about the beast.
It was more of a connection.
It was us.
I regret saying that.
Angela said some things about the night we. You know, the weirdness is because everyone knows.
Good.
Connor,
Angel
how's
doesn't
that
care
good?
if everyone knows.
which is very sweet. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yes, there is.
Oh shit! No! What the heck? No! Fred, you're with Gun.
Hey, who's watching the monitor? What's going on?
Ugh.
Did he just... I'm telling you, stay away from her.
That. Oh, I was already thinking Angelus is gonna hear that. Super hearing. Oh no, this is
I owe you nothing.
Connor. What you doing?
You just take what you want, huh?
Throw some more blame around. It's what you're best at.
You want to say that again?
God.
Face it, Gun, you can't give her what she needs.
Oh my! This is playing in Angelus's hands.
Insane. Doing exactly what Angela's
Exactly. Oh my god. God. Oh my god.
But doesn't it freak you out that she used to change your diapers? I mean,
Thank
when think about
you.
it, the first
For
one
once,
is
I
your
agree with
bum,
Angelus.
the closest thing you've ever had to a mother. Doing your mom and trying to kill your dad.
Oh,
There should be a play.
The truth is, Angel's just something that you're forced to wear.
Come on, no.
You're my real father.
No.
Angel knows me. You know me better than anyone. So when you look at me, you know I'm not lying.
Claudie, this... Oh my goodness.
I don't understand.
Why is Sid Vicious suddenly Mr. Show and Tell?
He'd been watching me. He staged the carnage to impress me.
Ah.
So he sought you out.
It's a bait
Why?
that he did, the beast.
Girl trouble. Thought I might be able to help him with the situation. Partnership.
You need not be my enemy. Join with me, Angelus.
And?
I declined. He didn't ask twice. I probably could have been more diplomatic with my refusal, but I'm not big with teamwork. Thought that was going to be the end of me. But
You had
like I
Spike
said,
and
girl
Drew
trouble.
and Darla. Oh, wait, has he dealt with the... Yeah. The Beast's dealt with it. Oh my god! Even the children.
By the time the shaman was going all chanty on Angel, it was already too late.
I mean,
All for
I've been
nothing.
here like this for days.
Shit.
Chaos outside. Probably no one even noticed they were gone.
He hit all the home
We should have seen
runs.
this coming.
One.
Of course the beast would go after the priestesses.
Vampires turn into dust like there were never anything at all. But humans... It's different.
It's not.
What?
Family.
Oh, man. Oh my goodness!
Michael, I told you everything I know.
Too late.
And whose fault is that? Doesn't matter. I showed you mine. Now it's time to show me yours.
Screw
The
him
deal
over.
was,
Not
you
that
give us
way.
information, we save the world, you get me.
Well, the world's still in a
World not
shambles.
saved. Can't wait to be rid of you.
I just feel
Think
like
I'll start
something's
with the
wrong.
Twins.
Oh.
I just love a woman with nice, ripe thighs.
What? Angel's soul.
It's gone?
It's
Oh
gone.
no. Is Angel's cage loose or Angelus's cage? Oh, I don't know. So it can't have been Angelus, of course, who took the soul or whatever, or destroyed it, should I say. Because, of course, eyes would be planted on him, so any kind of escape shenanigans he would have made would have been caught unless he, did something. I'm just really curious about, like, if the shaman potentially came back, took the soul to a... I don't know. It's going to be very interesting to find out what did happen there, but, yeah, I had a feeling something bad was going to happen with the soul, because why not? If anything, I thought it would have been destroyed in some capacity, but it might be. You just never know. But, man, what a daunting episode. Like, the music was sinister, the, just the direction. It was just haunting, as well as David being able to portray Angelus once again in a very, very effective way. It was just really chilling, as well as the way he was able, like, the cage is not going to do shit in terms of stopping him from being dangerous, because his words are dangerous enough, as we saw in this episode, with everyone splitting, everyone coming at blows, and just the way he was able to try and get into everyone's heads. The cage is not a threat to Angelus. Angelus is happy enough to be in this cage. He doesn't need to escape. He can just tear the team apart, and that's what he's doing. Because we had Gunn and Wesley square off words, and Angel sensed it, as well as the whole Wesley and Fred situation and everything, just everything. Yeah, we had Angelus win, basically, because he was able to creep inside. Like, with Wesley, he was saying, don't let him get to you. He will try to turn us against each other, and he was doing that anyways. Like, Angelus was ahead of the game. Wesley was trying to offer a bit of salvation. He was trying to offer a bit of hope, but yeah, Angelus was ahead of the game, and at the end of the day, truth is a very, very effective way for Angelus, because he can cut into the team no tomorrow. He doesn't need his inhumane strength to frighten the team. His words are just chilling enough, as well as him humming Teddy Bear's Picnic. So yeah, but his words are chilling enough because he can creep inside people's insecurities and really put a damage on them. And you have the team try to deflect it, but the damage is there. So, I mean, he even went into with those cutting words with Connor. And you know, I'm reflecting back on the episode, and there was a part of me that's like thinking, was Connor trying to deflect the idea of Angel being his father to try and win one over against Angelus? But yeah, it's just really, really interesting to see Angelus just. It's interesting. It's sinister as well to just see Angelus just emerge again and cut into these. It's a very, very amazing way, though. Like the way he was just sat behind a cage, just taunting the group and just digging into them with his cunning words. Yeah, I love stories like that where you have some kind of sadistic antagonist, I guess, not feel endangered by the fact that he's caged up. If anything, it plays at an advantage because there is that security that the protagonists feel. But a cage is not going to stop the danger, and that's the thing with Angelus. The cage is not a problem for him. Because there's me thinking, oh, he can just break out, but he can just sit behind this cage and watch the team fracture by speaking the truth, or you know, as Wesley put it, sprinkling them with lies. But it's enough anyways. He lies with the truth, as he said. He wins because he's able to get inside their heads, and he's able to cause these fractures. He's able to cause these insecurities. I mean, with Wesley, I really like the idea that he tried to put on the front, especially when Angelus was goading him about being a useless watcher, especially with Faith, and being the same hopeless person that he was, I guess, in season 3 of Buffy. But he also tapped into that weakness with Fred for Wesley, where he was so focused on Fred, and he was able to tap into them. So it's not just he doesn't need to just tap into Wesley's insecurities. It's also about Fred, that wanting for Fred. So, and that's a big crack, because he'll know that that Gunn and Fred are watching, and that's gonna and we saw that Gunn was a bit rattled. Didn't help with the fact that Wesley and Fred kissed, which, as much as I would kind of like to see them two together, it's not on. Like, Fred should have pulled away, if anything, and Wesley shouldn't have gone in for it. Especially with how dire the situation is anyways. Angelus is locked away, and he will be able to sense the commotion going on if Gunn found out. So you don't need to add insult to injury by having this kind of affair spark up, Gunn potentially finding out, and that playing well into Angelus's hands, because you're just effectively shooting yourself in the foot. You're giving him ammunition. You're giving Angelus ammunition, so, and not just that, but it's wrong anyway. So, but it seems like season 4 is a staple of wrong relationships. Like, you had Cordy and Connor, which that was elaborated on. So Connor really taking that to heart, obviously. But that was revealed to the group, which, you know, not many people knew, aside from Angel himself. But Angelus was able to use that to his advantage to cause a bit more of a disturbance to the group, with the fact that he even had Connor say, everyone's looking at me weirdly, and that was because of the whole revelation. So, and again, that plays well for Angelus because of the fact that everyone now knows, and everyone's going to have a bit of I mean, I really like how Angelus was kind of speaking on behalf of the audience in a sense, but like I said, it plays well for Angelus because he's able to cause this rift for the rest of Angel Investigations, I guess. So, yeah. And you had him goading at Gunn, especially with how he was, eyeing up Fred, and Gunn can be very, very hot-headed, and with Angel picking up the mannerisms and everything about the group's members, Angelus can use that to his advantage. So he knows that his focus on Fred is going to piss Gunn off so much. And not just that though, but Angelus will know that Fred is she can be quite nervous, and again, advantage for Angelus. So this is what I'm saying about the fact that a cage is not going to stop him from being dangerous. Some would say he's able to be a bit more dangerous, in a sense, because he's able, because there is this layer of security that even though that the group is still taking some kind of caution with Angelus, there is a sense that he might that there is a sense of security, but there is no security. Angelus is able to pick apart and cause a rift with the group, and Angelus will sense this, and as he did with the whole Wesley Gunn debacle, he could smile to himself knowing that he is it's what's the it's a goal basically for Angelus. That's it. So yeah, and I just hated how daunting it was for us to see Angelus just really cut into Angel investigations. So I also think that Connor doesn't know about what happened to Darla as well. So again, Angelus is able to utilize what Darla did to weaken Connor. So, but man, it was just really intense. Even the music was intense, and I'm not talking about David singing into Teddy Bear's Picnic. Just the music was just very, very chilling and very eerie in a sense. So yeah, but I really loved how this episode played out, especially with Cordy as well, with how brave she was trying to be, especially with her making that deal move on Angelus and trying to appeal to him. And Angelus gave a bit of description about what happened with him and the Beast, about how these priestesses banished the Beast. Especially with the Beast approaching Angelus, being like-minded and saying, yeah, I need my help. I can't get my hands on them, but you might. And, we're alike. And Angelus declined. And yeah, so. And the priestess was slaughtered by the Beast, as we found out. And what I really liked about that was how it really impacted Connor. Like, Connor was... there was a bit of death and that emotional strain for him. So I really, really thought that adding some emotion and that to Connor was just a very, very interesting move. So, because there have been some controversial thoughts regarding Connor this season, obviously, but I really liked that bit of humanization, if that makes sense. So, that was very, very interesting. But yeah, this was very, very sinister, and some truths being revealed, some wrong moves being made for Wesley and Fred. So, yeah, like I said, I like in a situation like this is the best time you want to make a move on Fred. I mean, it shouldn't have been made anyways, because respect people's relationships, and you're not doing yourself that. There's a bit of a strain anyways, because Gunn worries about the whole dynamic with his girlfriend and Wesley. And it's just adding insult to injury with Angelus causing this rift, Gunn knowing that Wesley has eyes for Fred, and you making that move. It's just adding insult to injury, in my opinion, if that makes sense, because you're fueling the fire and you're appealing to Angelus, even though that you said, don't give him ammunition, basically. Do not let him take advantage. And for the entirety of the episode, I would say Angelus really took advantage of everyone. Like, each individual he was able to try and get one over, even though Wesley was trying his best to deflect with the whole father situation, with the whole bad watcher situation. Angelus was able to creep in with rattling the entire team anyways, with the fact that he said, oh, but you still have the hots for Fred, don't you? So yeah, it's just so daunting to see Angelus again, and I hate it here because Angelus is really cunning, and we are getting to see that effectively in this episode. He doesn't need to be free to be cunning. He can just be locked up and rattle the team, and it's advantage him anyway. So, yeah, because we had everyone turning on each other, and Angelus able to absorb that and be like, this is neat. This is just neat. So, yeah, the entirety of Angelus in this episode was frightening, and gives us that reminder of the scary dynamic that he possesses. It's very scary with the fact that he's able to effortlessly, I would say, rattle the team. So, and it's exactly what he was wanting, because there is a side of him that will think, oh, they're gonna think that they have the high ground by having me locked up. But I've got a few tricks up my sleeve anyway, so yeah, I really thought that this episode was just interesting, as well as just the whole dynamic of Angelus being locked up in the cage, everyone coming down to try to get information or confront him. Especially with Connor, like, getting to see the man that Holt warned him about. And Connor, bringing up pointers about Angel, and seeing, well, there is him seeing that difference with Angelus and Angel, but like I said, there was a part of me like just after the episode that was just thinking he's trying to get at Angelus his own way, especially with the fact that Angel warned him about Angelus, and saying that Angel's just a front, you're my real father. I feel like there is a bit of that sympathy he's like trying to evoke from Angelus, even though it's going to be a bit of a hard ask, but ask, not ask. That's Porsche. So yeah, yeah. I just thought that this was cunning. This episode was really cunning. The dynamic of Angelus just being locked away is. And not being weakened is just frightening. So now his soul is gone. That's going to be great, and that's another win for Angelus, really. So, but who took it is the main question, because, because obviously it can't be Angelus, because all eyes were on him. So someone must have taken the advantage of Fred, Gunn, whilst the rest of the crew were out trying to find that priestess who was already slaughtered, her and her entire family. So, which was very, very horrific. But yeah. I don't like where the future is going, people, because this is really, really daunting, and we're not sure how long this is going to last with Angelus. There's going to be an inevitability that Angel, of course, come back, but what damage is Angelus going to do is the main question until Angel does come back. Because obviously, the last time that Angelus came into the fold for the long term, it kind of, not just the fact that what happened to Angel affected him at the end of season 2 of Buffy, but also just what Angelus did really put a number on the Scoobies. And there was a understandably huge amount of distrust. So it's all about what damage is Angelus going to do. He's already done a bit of damage to Angel Investigations, but it's all about what more is he going to do in order to rattle potentially Angel Investigations when Angel does inevitably come back. that remains to be seen. So yeah, but yeah, I will see you guys next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my Media Feeds channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoy this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!